Watch the gate.
Come on. Break it down now. Break it down now.
Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships here in Te Awamutu. I tell you what, the racing yesterday was exciting. Who had fun yesterday? Who's looking forward to some more racing today? I tell you what, welcome to those of you joining us on channel 200 and our YouTube channel, and welcome back to those of you here that are trackside. I tell you, after yesterday's racing, there's going to be some action-packed stuff as we make our way to the finals for those coveted New Zealand title plates. Stay tuned, look forward to it as we hand over to the commentary team to get us started for day 2 of racing here in Te Awamutu at the 2026 BMX New Zealand North Island titles. One more time, team.
Oh, welcome to the box, Claire.
Thank you. Rightio, we're starting the day off here with our Sprockets 5 and under this great weather here at Te Awamutu 2026 BMXNZ Nationals. Rightio, we're off to a great start here with these little tugs again coming down. We've got Bodie, Lucas, Colton, Ayla, Finn, Luke, and Taylor, Spencer as well coming through there as they come in and out of that first turn. Who's that taking the whole shot as they come out? Whoa, someone's just going a bit high there, so we're letting in the next round coming through here as they do. All their nice jerseys coming away. So Te Awamutu, that little young rider there, just left the door open a bit. We've got some young lady there, might be Ayla, making her way through as they come in and out of that second turn though. Back towards us here in the comms box. We're going to catch up with who they are in their order as they come through here towards me on their little bikes. So it is the 808 plate there, or sorry, might be the 806 there of, that's going to be, I think that is either Luke or Lucas, because they both got the same numbers. Don't you love that when you're a commentator though? Spencer Dawson hanging out in the third there. Whoa, just taking the off-road track there a little bit. Taking the cut through there, one of them as they head around. We're back into the next race.
Next race, race 2. We've got the Sprockets 5 and under, and we have Tobin Davis, Thea Hansen, Lynn Finn Brown, Cosmo Kinski, Hayden Williams, Summer Keen, Elliot McRae, Otis Wellington, and they are coming down around into the second corner already. These guys are absolutely flying. Who have we got out in front? I am blind. I can't even see that, but that bright orange bike makes them stand out. Oh, but there's an undercut right there. What a pass move. Well done, and now they are drag racing to the end. We've got the 837 and the 132 side by side as they go over. I'm glad I'm not calling that race at the end.
Is this?
We're getting a little bit confused with our paperwork up here. It's a little bit different to what we can see on the screen, and I hope I'm not the only one that's a little bit confused there. How about you, Claire?
Yeah, I'm just checking out. We've got a little bit of Moto's a little bit different,
bit
so
different,
maybe
so-
we just double check some numbers and names as they come back around. We don't want to miss anybody out here today.
No,
That's
not at
it. So big weekend here at Te Awamutu at the Nationals. It's been great weather, I tell you that, and the sponsors here doing a fantastic job for the club and Te Awamutu. I saw some great advertising on some of the Facebook pages earlier.
Oh.
So I'm just going to catch up, and hopefully we got this in the right one where we find out where we're at here, but should be coming down towards us. Perry, Levi, Hunter, Robin and Riley. That looks like the way it's going to be as they head in and out of that first turn there. So it looks like we've got the younger Cromwell rider of Riley Reid there. He's hanging out in the second slot as they head in and out that second turn. And a nice bright helmet.
Who are we going to look? That orange helmet is looking awesome, isn't it? Like, makes them look fast sitting still.
Yeah, so the 271 there, Robin from North Harbour there, he's the one to catch at the moment, sitting back in the second slot. That's Riley Reid all the way from Cromwell. Perry, Levi and Hunter as well out there in the race.
Oh, they've dropped the gate on the next race too. This is race 432, brought to you by BMXNZ. Sprocket 6 boys. We've got Tate Spooner in the mix, Arlo Hudson, Millen Barton, DJ Hunt, Sol Boundy, Bodie Hamlin. Let's see how they're going to roll today, because it was DJ Hunt chasing down everything yesterday, and is he going to be able to chase it all down again today? They are side by side. I can't even tell who's going to be taking this when they come down through to this corner. If you've got two abreast coming in this corner, it gets a little bit dicey. Well, and no, the Harwood rider there, that is Bodie Hamlin out in front, but the drag race is on for the 2 spot. And then the 3 in behind, the 4 in behind as well. Let's see who's going to take it. The Harwood rider's going to take it away.
Okay, here we go, back on the track here, race 443. This is our Moto 5 for our Sprocket 6 boys coming through there. Looks like we've got a bit of a battle on our hands. Another Cromwell rider, Bo Rushbrook. He looks to be battling it out there for second or third as they come in and out that second turn. Out there in the front slot, though, we'll catch up and see who that is. On the track, we should have Deacon Smith, Maxwell, Connor, Kylie Sazi, and Charlie Watson. So it does look like it could be the Charlie Watson there from Hamilton out front. We've still got the East City rider, it is in there, of Maxwell Ewan. He's going to get through in the second, followed by Cromwell.
They are dropping them hot and fast today as we come round into this next race. This is the race 434, BMX New Zealand, bringing us all this awesome racing. This is the 6 and 7 girls Sprockets. Kazaya Lurianova is in there, Evie Campbell, Elise Waters, Madison Walker, Emma Bell. But we have a clear leader at the moment. I'm just going to have to catch up with that plate number, because the plate number's moving faster than I can.
I reckon it's all that lovely sunshine out there. I mean, we're not used to this down here in the Waikato.
Evie Campbell, though, she is actually taking it away. She looks great out there on that bike. That pink bike is looking amazing. She's keeping it nice and sparkly, and she's going to keep it sparkly all the way over that finish line.
All right, another gate drops here for the Sprocket 67 girls. Moto 5 for them as they come in and out of that first turn. Just the 4 of them in the racing here. Kendi Moroni, Mackenzie Verrett, Mila Keane and Harlow as they are all out there doing a fantastic job. And we've got the Hawke's Bay, some Mountain Raiders, Pyro and Sunset Coast out there. So today we want to hear some of your clubs giving a big cheer for your riders. Obviously it's getting down to the business end of things here, but it's going to be Mackenzie Verrett from the Mountain Raiders. She looks to be taking that one home.
All right, too fast, too furious. This is the 437, the 8 boys. Here we go as they come around into that first corner. Who are we going to have? Oh, I can't even tell. They are leaning it over and relying on how good those tyres are, but there's a 177 out there. That is, oh, it says 177, but I can't even tell who that is, to be honest. Oh, Paddy Gilgreen. Paddy Gilgreen's out in front, but Harley Wallace, I shouldn't call him a Wally because he's a really cool dude, but Harley Wallace is in the mix as well. We have Hudson Neal, Hudson, Ezra Frankhauser, Ezra Heath, Mikey Sifleet, Matteo Lenonen Coldwell, Paddy Gilgreen and Toby Marshall all taking up space on that track.
Okay, as they come in and out this first round, oh, we've just lost a couple, which is not good to see at all. But that is our boys, Moto 5 for them, race 437, 8 boys out there at the moment. So we had Tanner, Reed, Haru, Reeve, White, Archer and Quinn in the racing there. So coming towards me though, let's see, it is the 100 on the plate. of the North Harbour rider of Tanner. We have a battle on our hands out there for second, third and fourth. These little tykes are going as fast as they can. Every race matters as they go down to the wire for these next two motos.
All right, I think they'll have a little bit of a rest. Just try and check to make sure those transponders are all working how they should. We've got a gentleman up there, one of our volunteers standing in front of the gate waiting for that gate to drop, just making sure that our transponders are working properly. Steps out of the way, the starter's going to do his thing, and we will be away racing for the next race. This is race 438, 8 boys. Kiwi Concrete Services Limited bringing us this race. They have been a great contributor to the race all weekend, and hopefully they continue all the way through. Probably going up age groups as their kids go up age groups, I'd say. Here we go. We're waiting for that starter to get ready to go. And the officials off the track. Let's see how we are. So Lewis isn't able to race. He's a little bit injured, I hear. How's Mum thinking about that?
It's probably safer that way. Less grey hairs this time. I've only got my husband out there this time.
Oh, is he racing out there as well?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. We draw up the gate on 438. Fletch Stevens, Rayleigh Fleming, Cohen Phillips, Cooper Duggan, Jackson McIntosh, Brody Wellington and Ethan Huang. And as they come down through into that first corner, it is Fletch Stevens out in front. He's holding tight. Cohen Phillips, though, he's going to start hunting him down as they come down towards that second corner. Come on, Cohen, you've got this. Rayleigh Fleming, he's going to give it a bit of a nudge too. Jackson McIntosh, Cooper Duggan, Ethan Huang, Brody Wellington. And as they come back down there, it's all the Fletch Stevens from Whangarei. And he is showing you why he came all the way to go to Nationals, because he wants to take that #1 spot. I think he's going to hold on to it, but we better watch out for that commentator's curse.
All right, race 439, Moto 5 for the 8 boys again on the track for the moment. So they've got this race and then one more before we go into quarters, semis and finals. So that was all lane 2, Hudson Hislop racing for the East City today. Then we're going to go back to Jed Law, Finn Watson, Ludo, Otto Peters, Harry Sinclair and Bentley Brown in the racing. But taking the charge here in the lead, it is the East City rider, Hudson Hislop. He's been hammering it down all weekend. Let's see what's going to happen. Jed Law, though, from Cambridge, holding on there. Looks like in the second slot as they head through for home.
Race 440 is dropped here from Kiwi Concrete Services, and they are making their way down that first straight. Freddie Stransfield, though, he got that fastest time down the gate, and he is out. I think it's those Tron wheels he's got. They make him look fast and furious, just sitting still, and he is fast and furious moving forward too as he comes around that second corner. He is going to try and hold on to that one spot, but in behind him is Ollie Deach. Ollie Deach has been trying to hunt him all week with that bright orange bike. I don't know if it's orange or red, but orange I think, making it look really good. It's psychedelic almost as those two riders go past, but I think it's going to stay that way with Harlan Daniels going to bring in the 3.
Right, race 441, another one of these 8 boys. I just want to say, 8 boys, well done. We've got a great crew here. It's the first time these boys are racing for trophies and getting culled out because they are just moving up into this age group here. Jake Anderson from the Mountain Raiders. We've got Carson Thomas Murdoch. We've got Rogue and Jordan, Finn, Blake and Sage. So coming in hot, we've got 2 of them. That's going to be the young Mountain Raider there of Jake Anderson. He's trying to catch up there, but it must be Carson. He's the one to catch at the moment at Christchurch City.
And what I've been really excited about is we've got race 442 from Waipaha High and 8 girls, and every year the girls seem to get more and more in their races. It's amazing. It's great to see that the sport's growing with the girls. But out in front we have Ayla Robinson, Freya Pawson in there too, Penelope Robinson, Orla Lloyd, Hannah Inwood, and they are all pretty close. There is a drag race going on for the 2 spot, but out in front Ayla Robinson's trying to hold on to that. She is going to push towards the end, and in behind her I think that might be maybe Freya Pawson, the 238, no, 237. Well, I can't even keep up. I'm telling you, they're going so fast. These girls are amazing. They're showing the boys how it's done as they come down over that finish line.
Yeah, Waipaha High sponsoring this age group here. 8 girls, another moto of them. Moto 5 for 443 race out there on the track. We've got Sage Lawrenson, Lottie Kahura, Nina Jeffrey, Holly and Eve Spence as they make their way through. So at the moment, it does look to be, it could be Sage out front there with the 990 on the plate. Let's catch up. Yes, that's her nice plate coming towards us. 757 Lottie. She's sitting out there for riding for Kaitangata, I think it is. And then the 180 there of Nina Jeffrey as they head in and out that last turn.
Yeah, right, here we go, race 444. Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker have sponsored this, and they're at the first corner already. 9 boys, you are too quick for me to call. Odin Wed out in front, Maddox Gardner, he's doing a great job. Finn Hudson, Cooper Rushbrook, Asher Maloney, Liam James, Liam Anderson, Nate Healy. Go, Nate. Get it done as they come around that second corner. Maddox Gardner has taken the lead. He's going to try and push all the way, but no, he is being challenged. He is being challenged into that third corner by Finn Hudson as they come down around. Who's going to take it? I can't tell. We're going to have to go, as we said yesterday, the call of the day, transponder.
Okay, 9 boys sponsored by Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker. So as they're coming down here, another race of them, 445. Flying through the track as we're saying Soto Shimada, we've got Ridge Naylor, Katie Torrey, George Byrne, RV Denson, Archie and Luke Richardson as they're coming down here. Let's have a look there. So it is the NZ3 on the plate, a Soto from East City leading these guys in and out as they head around. Alexandra BMX though sitting there in the third slot as we're guys back on the first straight.
And here we go, race 446 again. Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker doing a great job there. This is Moto. This is from Moto number 5. We have Gus Harrison, Harvey Thompson, Carwin Norris, Jacob Vlasic, Aaron Zoe, Quinn Nelson, Ethan Kim, and Liam Wang. And right out in front, Liam Wang, he is taking it to the masses as he comes down through the rollers, making it look good with that orange bike. Man, those orange bikes really stand out. They show who's who and where. Ethan Kim doing a great job. Jacob Vlasic, I'm guessing that's how it's going to stay as they come down over that finish line.
Okay, another gate of the 9 boys has dropped. Race 447 out here on the track. Hudson Ryan, Riley Smith, Oakley Mitchell, Cruz Yan, Ryan McBride, Lucas Massey, Walter Smith V and James Bell out there racing today here at the BMXNZ Nationals 2026 Te Awa Mutu. Here we go. That sun is so bright on those bikes. It's amazing. Hudson Ryan, though, New Plymouth, he's taking charge in this moto as he takes them all around. Looks like TA Oakley is going to be hanging out there in the third slot as they head across.
All right, race 448. Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker have got a lot to answer for because they've done a great job sponsoring these races. Again, it's a bright orange bike. Maybe it's the colour of the bike getting them out there clear. I have no idea, but he's right out in front. And that will be Micah Mulligan from Harwater. Went to school with his dad, worked with his dad at the mill down there. We didn't drink, we just worked. But watching these guys, Micah here, he is absolutely pulling away. He's like a runaway freight train as he comes down through there. And behind him, I do believe that's Taylor Lou and Kyron Tate bringing it in. Archer Griffin, Joe Hoy, Carla Lynch, and Nico Rangihika doing a great job out there on track.
Okay, another gate of these 9 boys. Well, they just keep coming at us, but whoa, it is all go out there on the track for them. We've got Ryan, Carter, Chase, Cruz, Max, Grayson, Elliott, and Jake. So as they're coming in and out, we have the Dunedin rider, I'm going to say, on the 866 there. Looks to be the one to catch at the moment as they come through. 915 though, Carter Phillips from Tiara, I think, oh no, Tiara, which track's that? I don't want to get it wrong. And then we're going to go back to East City there, Max Miles, your top 3.
All right, here we go. This is race number 450 coming through here. This is the 9 girls, brought to you by Paul Marlowe, Vegaland. Vegaland, sorry, and we have Carter McRae, Pippa Walker, Taika Lennon, and Luca Robertson, Yuka Mahi Naylor, and Carter McRae. And as they come down, it is the Pippa Walker show. She's been out in front quite a bit this weekend. She's making a great name for herself. She comes down there. Mum, Dad, you've done a great job sponsoring. Now it's time to get you some more spikes. There's 356 Taika doing a great job there too. She's all the way from the other side of the world, and she's doing a great job to bring it in the 2.
Okay, 9 girls, sponsored by Paul Marlowe, Fingerland. So it is another gate of them has dropped, just the 4 young ladies out there, but it's Fast and Furious Racing. Evelyn Zhu, Winnie Murphy, Miller Crawley, and Amelia McKay out there on the track for our 9 girls at the moment. Race 451, so it is the 354 there of the young mountain raider out front, the one to catch in this moto, going back to Winnie, and then it looks to be Miller, so Christchurch City and Waitakere.
All right, Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker also bring us race 452 of the 10 boys. And as they come down around that corner, first through that corner is Logan Healy. He's doing a great job there. Behind him, Artie Hutchinson, Flynn Robinson, Bowden Lamb, Bo Goff, McKinley Foreman, Magnus Davis, Fletcher Anderson, and as they come around that second corner, that's the way it is rolling around here, but someone's going to start making a move for that 3 spot, maybe even for the 2 spot. Another bright orange bike, but the yellow, the black and gold seem to have it all the way down here. Black and gold, all the way.
Okay, 453, Moto 5 of 10 boys, another one of them coming through here. That's going to be the 115 of Daniel Chen from North Harbour in the bright yellow top there. Here's the one to catch at the moment. Then we're going to go back to the Cromwell riders in the pack there. Always love Cromwell coming to Nationals, love their jerseys, makes it so easy. So I'm going to say that that might be Frank on the 253 sitting out there in the second slot. Then we're going to go back to the 577 there of Noah Lindsay from Cromwell, Zane Pritchard, Vanda, Nico and Caleb all out there in the racing as well.
Well, here we go, race 454, 10 boys, and Thor Pizzo, Jaden Barrett, Kingston Hislop, Blake Lynch, Liam 5, Jax Nepier Anderson, and Matua Nui Hydraulic Blue Hill did not start today, but we got some officials coming down just to check to make sure we're all good. But coming down in the one spot, the hammer himself, Thor Pizzo, he's using the lightning, he's using the thunder as he comes down through that third corner. I think he's going to take this race away. And behind him, though, I do believe that's Mr. Hislop himself. I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to his dad a little bit later on. So as he comes over the line, he's done a great job.
Yeah, those 10 boys, whoa, it's another, honestly, 8, 9, 10s, it's just heating up.
I know.
The whole event, it just gets a next level on it on day 2 here. So for those of us joining us on the live stream, so we had 4 motos yesterday, we're going to 2 motos today. Then anybody wanting to check out points and things to find out where you're going, if those have got quarters and semis and finals, you jump on to our scores. Yep. So that's OURSQ.
ORZ.
Yep. And there you can
jump
see.
Into BMXNZ, and there you'll be able to see where your favourite riders are sitting.
Yeah.
I would say if you want to put some bets on, I'm not sure you're allowed to bet on BMX. You can bet on everything else. Why not?
Apparently these days, that's it. Yeah.
I just so in case we get in trouble, I didn't actually mean that. That was said, tongue in cheek. But hey, we've got our officials down here with our young lad, and he's up and walking. Give him a massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That is great to see. He's walking under his own steam. Hopefully, all good. Great to see we have St John's ambulance on call just in case. They've done a massive job this weekend, and we can't thank them enough for keeping all our riders safe and making sure that they are doing. But we have got, it's you.
All right, we're back to the racing here. 455 for race 455, Moto 5 for the 10 boys. They are in and out. Who's taking the whole shot? There's going to be Jack Davies from Whangarei. That's it. We've got clubs from right up north to right down south in Alexandra. So it is fantastic racing here this weekend. The biggest nationals in a wee while. We've got Archie West from Cambridge, Dylan Smith, Pyro Ted from Cambridge, Cole, Cooper Marshall and Max Pocott out there, but it is all the 101 on the plate in this moto, followed by Archie West for your 1 and 2. Bit of a battle for 3. Oh,
it's awesome. The battle's going on for days. But here we go. This is race 456, and I do believe that might be the mullet man himself, Rio Boundies. He comes down. He's taking it away. What a great lot of flowing here he's got. Almost 6 horizontal out the back as he races down. He's going that fast. And behind him, we've got Cameron Denson, Brock Wellington, Benjamin Horscroft, Blake McIntosh, Cooper Lawrence, and Deacon Franco, Ben Hendricks. But, he's being challenged. Now the drag race is on. I think Cameron's trying to give him a go. We're going to have to see how he managed to give that. Oh, no, Rio managed to pull away. What a great race.
Okay, on the track, race 457, another moto of these 10 boys sponsored by Ken McGrath and Melanie Barker. So we've got Henry Hogg from Waitakere, Blake, Leo, Hugo, Charlie, Nate and Rex out there on the track, and it looks to be a battle out there for 1 and 2. It is going to be the Waitakere rider of the NZ3 of Henry Hogg, though just out front now. We've got a battle for 2 and 3 as well behind. These guys are absolutely honking it. Blake and Leo, I think those two are. but they've sorted themselves out across the finish line.
Now, I've got to be honest, race 458 brought to you by Laban Photography, and I don't know if they should drop it that early. These girls are going to catch up to these boys, I'm telling you. They are lickety-split really quick, and we've got Elise Jeffcoat out in front, Dita Hodua, we've got Greta Yee, Kira Okabok, Violet Job, and Paige Whitelaw out there on track right now, and they are pretty close, but they're coming down here like a row of ducklings as they come around. We have the 365. She has owned this race so far. She is from Southland. Dita Hodua, she's in there in the 2 spot, and right behind them is Greta. So let's see, I think that's the way it's going to stay all the way.
Okay, race 455, Moto 510 girls out there on the track. Laban Photography sponsoring this age group. Isla Reid, Alice Jeffrey, Loxley Bagby, Stella Torrens and Daisy Ellison there. I'm pretty sure it is the young Cromwell rider. Well, there's 2 of them in there, so we'll have to catch up. But there's one, it is the skinny digit there of the NZ1 of Isla Reid, all the way from Cromwell. She's the one to chase down in this moto here. Alice coming in behind, just leaving the door open. I think that might be for Loxley.
All right, here we go. We've just dropped on race 460. This one's brought to you by the Wallace family. And we've got Olo Hodua out in front. Parker Gibbs right there as well. We have James Anderson, Noah Taylor, Charlie Mitchell, Carden Mould, Jacob Smith, Jason Davies Loveridge. And as they come into that second corner, they are side by side, battling it out. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all wanting to hunt down that number 1 rider. Parker Gibb, though, he is going to try and hunt down Olo as they come down around here. Oh, I think Olo might have gone a bit high. He's left the door open. And Parker Gibb, he's right by there, but I think Olo might actually going to be hold on all the way to the end.
Okay, race 461 there, just clicked something wrong on this digital technology up here. Wallace family sponsoring this, and there we go, Donovan Wallace off to a great start in the race. Hudson, Lynn Sutherland, Lennon, Ryan, who else? Jackson Corey and Dom in the racing, but it is at the moment the 147 Taupo rider there of Donovan Wallace. Hudson and Flynn chasing him down as they head around that Alexandra jersey. It's a great one to spot as well out there on the track.
And here we go. We are race 462. Wallace family, thank you for bringing us this racing. And no surprises, the world too. Jackson Robati out in front, but Orlando Daniels is going to push him all the way to the end. We also have George Wu, another great rider. He's the NZ2. He's right in behind now, Jackson Robati, and he's going to hunt him down. He's got the sight set. He wants that place. Luke Buckley in there. Go, Luke! Todd Sanders, Cameron Inwood, Taylor Cron, and Nathaniel Clifford all doing a great job keeping it rubber side down.
Okay, race 463, 11 boys again, another gator than the 156 there of Otis Rapia from Kapiti Coast, I think it is, the Kapiti track there. Whoa, doing the nice manuals over those big jumps there on the second straight as they're coming back. The skills on some of these kids is very impressive. I've seen some, just lost a pedal there, and that might cost you a spot there, Fletcher. Braxton just coming in there, I think it was, catching up as they head around.
Race 464, and we have Caden McDonald, Roman Thompson, Luca Hudson, Fletcher Smith, Noah Perry, Blake Jenkins, Ethan Alphenstone, and they are all quick as they come down around here. I'm telling you what, they are making this racing look richer than a tank full of 91 petrol, and they come down through on this over this thing, and it's still Caden McDonald out in front, Luca Hudson into that third corner. They are side by side. Who's going to drag it out? Who's going to take it as they come down? The battle for second is the one to watch.
Okay, here we go. We've moved on up now. It is race 465 Moto 511 girls, sponsored by Thriller. They're out there on the track. Hattie Barrington, Mila McCullen, Alicia Ashton, Ellie Campbell, Anna Johnson, Indy Smith, Amelia Williamson, and Bethany Thompson as they come back towards us. That's going to be the NZ2 on the plate there from Sunset Coast of Hattie Barrington. Then we go back to the 285 and the 635. So that is Mila and then Alicia Southland rider there in the second slot, and Pyro.
Race 466, and again we are thanking Thriller for this one's Georgia Poe Edwards. I do believe that's her well out in front in the NZ1. Ashlyn Lloyd are doing a great job trying to keep up and push her to her limits. We've got Holly Shanks in there, Lila Hugginson, Perrine Rennie, Sophia Body, Fiona Thomas and Lorelei Maines, but as they come down here, it is the NZ1, that skinny digit of Georgia. Poe Edwards coming around through that corner. She's going to try and hold on to it all the way to the end, but Ashley, she's going to push her and make her work for it.
Okay, moving up to 12 boys. Race 4, 6, 7 here. Moto 5 for them. Baden Prescott, Gordon Dawson, Heath Boyce, Liam McDonald, Casey Southey, and Lachlan Torrey in there. So it does look to be that could be that TA rider there. I'm going to say 972 on the plate there. He is the home track this weekend. Baden Prescott, he'll be wanting to impress the locals. Then we're going to go back to Jordan Dawson here from North Harbour as they head on through.
Race 468 brought to you by Altherm Taranaki, and Tate Burden has moved out into front. He is right in front of Artie Hartman Kahukura, and they are going to work their way around down the second straight into that second corner. Tate making it look like it's all his race, but Artie's like, I don't think so. I'm going to come hunting you, mate. I want that place. In behind them is Luke Harrowfield. He's doing a great job. Travis Anderson, Jet Mercer, George Watson, and Nate Mays. And as they come down here, Tate's trying to hold on. Hartman Artie is working for it. Managed to just take it and put him at the line.
All right, Sam Hickey from New Plymouth got a great gate, and he was out like a rocket there at 469 race for the 12 boys. Ethan Taranaki sponsoring them. Isaac Singh, Enzo Torrance, Caden McKenzie, Henry Johnson, Caleb Hotter, and Dylan Hicks out there in this Moto 5 today, but it is the 600 of Sam Hickey, all the sevens behind with Isaac Singh, and then going into the little bit of a battle with third and fourth as they head through to the finish.
And here we go, we've got race 470, and this is a really stacked race. We have Matatini right out there in front, Eli Sasevi, Mad Max Olsen doing his best. He's racing around too. He's going to cruise. He wants to make it to the finals and have enough energy to win. But it is Matatini out in front, Eli Sasevi in the 2, Max Olsen in the 3. Yes, Maxie, what a pass in the corner there. Harley Logan doing a great job. Owen Blair, Dylan Lee. It is a really fast gate. These guys are at the end already.
Okay, 12 girls race 471, sponsored by the Wallace family. Here we go. And it looks to be in and out of that first turn on the 79 on the plate. There, sorry, the 78 of the plate there of Ruby Buckley. Then we're going to go back to Skylar Hansen, Olivia Anderson, Cameron Tonque, Lily Hansen, Kate and Mila Tate out there in the race as well as they come through in that busy third straight here at Tiawamutu. There's 78 on the plate of Ruby. Then we've got Skylar. We're going back in there where is a little bit of a battle there for third and fourth. Everybody's switching around as they head across the finish line for points.
Here we go, race 472, the Wallace family bringing it to you, and we've got Mischief Mika Wallace out there. Maybe I should call her Missy. She has got attitude to burn, as you can see on that racetrack. She quite often comes in and calls me stepdad. I don't know why, maybe because we hang out a lot. Amelia DeTheri in there too. She's doing a great job. Liam Mould, Evie Duckett, yes Evie, give it a go. We've got Ruby Harris, Brielle Luke. I hope I said that right. I'm really sorry if I didn't. But Mika Wallace, she's going to take it all the way to the finish. She's just cruising along now, and the battle for second is on. I don't know who's going to take that. Let's go, transponders.
All right, so don't forget, if anybody's in need of anything, between the breaks, the motos, quarters, semis, over there we've got some shops out the back. I think we've got the Wilkes Penny, Cycle Express. Mums and dads might need some more caffeine to keep you going, to be older. Well, that's not going to help with the nerves, but you know, sometimes I reckon it's more nervous for the parents and the riders out there on days like today.
I totally agree. And we've got a great wee coffee shop down here beside us here, Claire.
Oh, I tried that this morning.
So good coffee, but their pies, oh my gosh, they are so good. So
hopefully
if you get a chance,
then.
hopefully they bought some burgundy and beef, because those pies were amazing. But I had a chicken one. Good. There's some food vans over behind the tents over the back as well by pits. So head out there. Oh, we've got that's why we're waiting for Brielle Luke to make sure she's okay. And as she heads down, nice to see she is up on her bike. So everybody, when she comes past, make sure you give her a massive round of applause, because it's always good to see them get back up on their bike and continue under their own steam. Definitely makes it think. You know, there's a young lady in the next group called Rashid Kalia, and she smiles all the time, especially said Aaron Colpo, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Always smiling at the photographers. That's a great way to get on camera there for the photos. So race 473, Moto 512 girls, Mia Grant, Olivia Foss, Savannah Hogg, Carlia Crocker and Matilda Powell and Amy Popop there as they come in and out of that second turn, and they are looking fast out there in their fancy, nice, lovely outfits. I love it. But 337, Olivia Foss, she is working hard there. In and out of that turn. Mia Grant looks to be sitting out there in about the second, but could have just got taken over by one of the riders.
Race 474 brought to us by Elite Spouting Services. Oh my God, they're at the end of the first straight already. This is the 13 boys. Jeez, they're moving. Finn Lawrence out there out front. He's trying to make a name for himself, and he's doing a great job about it. And behind him is Josh Braithwaite, Alex Jackson in the mix too. Oh, and we've got Finn Barrington, one of the travelling Barringtons. They travelled every track around the country. James Sinclair, go Jimmy! Go Jimmy! We've got Cooper Beck, Monty Garner. Man, these boys are absolutely awesome. But Finn Lawrence is going to hold on all the way to the end.
Oh, I just want to tell you, I think there's only one track my family haven't raced at, and it's not by choice. It's because we're always busy. No, it's Gisborne. So we got to get there, all right?
Yeah.
Atkinson's, get there. For race 475, Moto 5, 13 boys. Here we go. Sponsored by Elite Spouting Services. It is 2026 BMX Nationals, and it is great. It is hotting up here. We are in Moto 5. We've got one more round of motos, and then this is all the points are getting accumulated. So we've got Carter Simons there from Cromwell leading it here with the 931 on the plate, the 446, and then back to the 247. The 446 and Matt Whitelaw, and then it's going to be East City Rider there, Jackson Carroll sitting out there in your third as they head through for Moto 5.
Well, here we go, and it is 476. Elite Spouting bringing us this again. Joe Martini out in front, and he is making moves. He is making waves, and he's going to surf them home. But we've got Adam Stevens in behind him, and Tyler Cochran making moves as well. Lucas Jones, Austin Shaw from Waitakere, Charlie Panting, Jacob Jenner, and Nathan Swain. No relations to the Jenners that are on TV, let's hope. But as they come down around here, we've got Joe Martini's going to hold on to that, Adam Stevens in the two.
Okay, race 477 here, 13 boys on the track, in and out of that first turn. That is going to be NZ4, Brock O'Neill from Tiawa Mutu, local boy there. Dylan Smith, Hawera, Blake Norris, Mountain Raiders, Mason Jeffcoat, Southland, Logan Birch from North Canterbury or North Avon, Christchurch. I'll have to find out North Canterbury. Austin Garside is from the Hawke's Bay, and then we've got Jack Harmon out there, Sunset Coast, as they make their way round. But it looks to be all Brock O'Neill home track advantage, I'm going to call that.
Yeah, we've just dropped on race 478. We've got Tobias Dickinson. Jack Kelly had a stack yesterday, but look at him, he's doing great today. We have Nixon says, go Nixon, you little legend. We have Sebastian Bassett, Jesse Surgener, Toby McCusker, Kane O'Goff. And as they come round down through that corner, don't forget Nixon, you promised me a bar hump, so get me that bar hump. But as he comes down around that corner, he loves to corner low, and he corners low really again. But out in front, Tobias Dickinson, it's all the Tobias show. Jesse Surgener there, Sebastian Bassett. Oh, damn, I wasn't watching. I didn't see.
Are we allowed to do bar humps and racing? Careful. I don't know about
you're not allowed to
that.
whip.
Anyway, I don't know if you are.
You're not allowed to whip.
The camera love bar humps anyway, I know
right?
that. Race 479 was all about the girls, 13 girls out there on the track. We've got Stella Skelton, Nessie Rennie, Keeleen Miller, Kylie Thompson, Aria Bycroft Jennings, Peyton Taylor and Charlie Haywood as they come in and out. That looks to be the mountain raider there of Stella Skelton back to, I think that was Nessie Rennie and Kelly as they come in and out. We've lost 92 there. Our other mountain raider, she just made a little bit, I think, on that first turn. Oh, there.
Oh no, but here we go. This is 13 girls race 480. We've had a little bit of a whoopsie daisy, but they're back up and racing. World 1, Addison Harrifield, she's in there. Go Lexi! I'm going to mock your dad because you are faster than him. But maybe it's because, I don't know what it is, but you are fast.
Match components, you
Yeah,
know,
it
racing
is,
team,
it
the
is.
NBR team.
But Addison Harrifield, she's making short work of this track. She's making it look good. Go Lexi, you've got to remember, Dad's going to give you $50 if you can beat Addison. Neem Lloyd's in there, Ala Saker, Ruby Taylor, Bo Hodua, Devin Smith. We're just going to have to make sure
He's pointing at us, you know.
I know, right? He's like, oh, I don't know. He just knows that I'm telling the truth.
Okay, so
Hey.
we had some fallen riders.
We did.
Unfortunately, the 13 girls, so a couple of them are up.
Oh,
Here comes our
we're
last
up, we're
one.
Up and away.
That's not good to see, girls.
No.
Happens to the best of them.
Yeah, I know. Really good to see that they're all up under their own steam, though.
So that was sponsored by Power Chill, our 13